Okay, welcome back. I just want to quickly demoing what is HTAP. HTAP is hybrid transactional and analytic processing using Azure Synapse. What that means is we will have let me quickly draw this. We'll have, as we know, we have two different type of database system. One called the OLTP, which is transactional database. Another is OLAP, which is analytical database, like a data warehouse. TP versus OLAP. So there is some concept called the hybrid feature. Hybrid is we can combine transactional and analytics, transactional and analytic process using Azure Synapse Analytics. So this is what we want to do quickly demoing right now. So in order to do that, I just want to quickly show you how it's going to work. So let me quickly have this picture here. So this picture telling this hybrid transactional analytics process pattern. So basically we will have the right here we have OLTP system, and right here OLAP is going to synchronize automatically, and then from the OLTP we will be building the report and things like that. So this happen near real time, automatically replicate these. So basically the application data automatically replicate to the analytic stores, right? And business process user input store transactional data optimize the mix of the read and write and things like that. So this is what we are going to take a look. So before we go here, let me show you one other thing here. So how we gonna do that, right? So how we combine OLTP and OLAP system together using Synapse. So there is one item called the Azure Synapse link. So we are going to implement Azure Synapse link to do that. So this is the thing. In using Azure Synapse link, there is a three item like this is MongoDB or Cosmos DB actually. So Cosmos DB, we can utilize Cosmos DB OLTP system as our source, or we can use a SQL DB, Azure SQL as our OLTP source. There is another type called Dataverse, Microsoft Dataverse, that I'm not quite familiar with this, but this is growing day by day. So these are the Cosmos DB, Azure SQL, and Microsoft Dataverse can be our OLTP source. And then for destination, we will be utilizing a dedicated SQL pool. So these will combine together in using Azure Synapse link. So this is something I quickly wanna demoing for you. So before I go that, I just wanna quickly give you one more item. So the uniqueness of Azure Synapse link, which is hybrid system, is this has multi-region write feature, which is the feature this feature only available here where multiple developer can write in multiple region. Let's say if you have the data store in East US region or West US region, any other service will have a read access only from multiple region, but this service will have a write access. So people can write any region, and then it will automatically sync up within a few seconds. So this is one quick item that I want to remind about when we talk about the Azure Synapse link or hybrid ESTAP using Synapse. So I'm just gonna quickly demo the Azure Synapse or STAP right here. So I'm gonna go to the home page. So within a home page, when I go to the resource group, if I go to the resource group and then go to the DP203, this is we all just built on this resource. This resource we have a basically I have three items. So the first item you're looking right here, this is Advanced Work TL, which is SQL database, OLTP database. If I go here and then if I go to the query editor, and if I provide for password, you can see our transactional data with this Advanced Work TL database. Transactional data meaning there is no daemon factable, right? So customer, product category, sub-product category, things like that. So we have this. This is one transactional data. Also, we have the data storage account. We also have a dedicated SQL pool right here, which is OLAP. OLAP we have created here. OLAP system created, but we this is just OLAP. We have not configured yet. So OLTP, OLAP, and then we have SQL Server. Let me go back here. I think this is Synapse link using this SQL DB. Synapse link we will be configure here is in Synapse links. I'll show you how we can do that. And then what else we have here? And then we have the Synapse. So this is Synapse. We are going to do through the Synapse. So in order to perform those OLTP, OLAP hybrid transaction through the Synapse, we have to what we need to do is basically I have the documentation right here. We have to go to the DP300 and then SQL DB. I gotta open this SQL DB, and I need to go to the security. Within the security there will be identity column, and I need to turn on that one. It used to be identity, manage identity will be off. I have to turn on. I already turned on, that's why it is on. If there is identity off, you gotta turn on. Then the next step is we have to discarded your concept. We have to go to the networking, and in networking we'll be adding this firewall, so to all the client. So IP address 000 to the highest IP address is 255.255.255.255. We'll be adding this. So these only two configuration we'll be adding on Synapse link. Then we are ready to link that Synapse into Synapse, that OLTP and OLAP into the Synapse. So how do I do that, right? So let me open the Synapse. Go to Synapse window, open this Synapse architecture. I have to turn on the full Synapse full. If there is turn off, in order to do that, I gotta go to the Manage tab, click on SQL pool. It looks like Delegated SQL pool is already on. Delegated SQL pool is on, so I didn't have to turn on. If this is turn off, then I have to turn that back on. The next step is basically I have to go to the Data tab right here, and then this SQL is already. Let me see. Let me go to the new tab, and then I can create like schema, right? Like, let's say I already created this schema, so I'm going to change this to 2. This is completed. Then create the link. Then create the link connection. So what I need to do for that is I have to go to the integration right here, and I have to click on plus and create the connection. Right. So in order to create the connection between OLTP and OLAP, I am going to give the OLAP. If there is nothing in there, I have to create new one. So this is, let's say I'm going to call it a OLTP DB, and runtime this firewall. I'm gonna select the subscription. Server name I'm gonna choose SQL DB, and I'm gonna choose the database is Azure this database, and the username I'm gonna use SQL user, my user, and I'm gonna use password, and then I'm gonna make the test connection here. So test connection successfully is created. For some reason it says the recommended version is not supported here. My lab was just ended. So however, what I was trying to say there was once the link server was created between the OLTP server and OLAP, once that link has been created, you will be automatically will be able to work between your transaction data versus data warehouse data. So that is one thing about the SQL Synapse link. I just show how advanced work transaction database can join or can create the connection with data, dedicated SQL pool. So that was all for this session, which is again, this is called the HTAP, Hybrid Transactional Analytic Process, using Synapse link. I probably make another video with a detail, but this is basically everything about that. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.